Howdy. Hello back. Or whatever. Um yeah, Nico's story is going to go on. It's like I'm always looking at Paimon and like seeing, you know, death, time, reason, space, and like the pet was like life. So she's like all of it all together. It's, she can't be not other than the heavenly principles, like in some form, either peace, either a sleeping state, either an avatar, either whatever. But it's definitely all of them together. Why would they put it that way? You know, because now that Nicole is here, like there are theories that they might be from the same, but then we know that Nicole is the only angel. You know, and that they don't reduce to this. I mean, it's more like the angels are a part of the heavenly principles, as she, they separated part of themselves. But I always thought that above the the heavenly principles there is someone that might be even controlling even the heavenly principles. Or maybe it was like all that way all the time. Whatever, let's see the story.
Look! It's that ball of light again! Let's follow it! Hey! It disappeared behind that door! Does that mean we can open it now?
So it's like a first room.
Welcome.
Hi there.
Wow! Your home's so pretty! Paimon loves what you've done with it.
Hello, Nicole. It's an honor to be here.
I knew you'd appreciate it, Paimon. Hearing that makes it all feel worthwhile, even if I had to squeeze it in during my spare time.
I feel the same way.
It all started the day I finished building the secret lodge. I was planning to keep the streak going and build a few more, but there was no one around to inspire me. So after a while, my enthusiasm just sort of fizzled out. Is there no way to have fun, enjoy myself, and feel like I've accomplished something all at the same time? Then the answer suddenly popped into my head.
Wait, have we skipped straight to the answer?
Keep up, Paimon. Time waits for no one. Look, it's right in front of your eyes.
Through this door?
Well, not just this door, but you're not wrong. Everything has to start somewhere. What better place than here? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Wait a minute! You're going too fast! Paimon can't keep up! What are we supposed to be getting ready for?
Oh, don't you worry about that. You don't need to get ready for anything. It's just a turn of phrase. Based on my observations and understanding, you're not a fan of complex introductions and explanations. You prefer to find your fun in the heat of adventure. Am I right?
And then she can come up with her own nicknames. Well, you're certainly not wrong, but I'd still quite like an introduction this time.
Glad to hear it. In that case, brace yourselves. I don't plan to hold back. You know us angels. We just can't resist the satisfaction of guiding adventurers to treasure. Well, seeing as the goal is to be kind and help others find happiness, Why shouldn't I start by giving my own friends a few happy pointers? So, I had a sudden stroke of genius. I transformed my little lodge into a place where you can relax and have fun. I even hid treasure in each and every room. To tell you the truth, even compared to the other angels, I'm quite the expert when it comes to hiding things.
Especially now that the others are not around.
If I were to bury a chest in the wild and not show you the way, I'm afraid you wouldn't be able to find it even after months of searching.
Or maybe I'm wrong. More like they are around, but they are not angels anymore.
Anyway, I digress. I don't want to make things deliberately difficult. Nor do I need you to run around the wild just to keep me entertained. All you have to do is find 3 feathers right here in this room. And once you're done, let me know so I can watch you open your reward. A nice, big treasure chest.
Hey!
Ah, so we're going on a treasure hunt! Ha! Paimon can't wait!
Exactly! A treasure hunt. It's going to be so fun.
Okay, but something will definitely happen. It will not just be treasure hunt and that's it.
Was that a little much? Don't worry, it's incredibly simple. Just put your thinking caps on, search high and low, and claim your prize at the end. It's exactly the sort of escapade you two excel at.
The faint sound of a teaspoon clinking against porcelain can be heard from behind the door, and from this side as well. Push the door? Maybe not now? Push the door. That's why I'm here. A gust of wind suddenly brushes across your face. How strange, it carries the aroma of fruit.
Ah! A gust of super sweet wind just blew right down Paimon's throat! Hey, where are we? That teapot and those cups look really, really big!
Yeah, they probably actually that big.
Wait a second. Did we shrink?
This feels like Nicole's magic at work.
Apologies. I was hoping to invite animal actors, but alas, I'm used to dealing with thespians of a more stony-faced persuasion.
Huh? Nicole, you shrunk too? Paimon thought you were gonna be huge!
Nicole, the magnificent, massive mage propping up the heavens while crouching down to talk? No thank you. I'm quite happy with my current size.
Propping up the heavens.
Anyway, welcome to the Great Mage's Tea Party. Now, pour yourselves some tea.
I like coffee breaks better, but works.
Does the Great Mage's Tea Party involve us boiling the water ourselves?
It's called participation, Paimon. This is all about creating a sense of participation.
I could have used Nicole, by the way. I just realized. Come on, feather is already there. But I guess this is kind of like a tutorial. Is it gonna get cold until it gets to the next space? Yeah. Alright. What does it do? It doesn't seem sweet enough. Then we need sugar.
guessing we need to add sugar ourselves too?
Alice takes 3 sugars, Anya prefers 1, and Barbeloff likes hers without.
Okay. Should Paimon be writing this down?
No need, no need. I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay, just a second, I'm gonna fix my earphone, as I usually do. Still haven't bought new ones, but I will eventually. Alright, one side.
Metaphors speak for themselves.
Alright, so do we need to add... It would have been fun if we would need to add 4, because altogether they need 4.
A path's opened up! Looks like we can go this way!
Okay, I guess... that was scripted. Oh, it's a battle?
Whoa! Is that a giant Mandragora statue?
Hold on a moment. Sorry, just a minor technical difficulty. Let me see.
It's moving! Hey! Is this thing attacking us?
Aha! Much better.
What do you mean, much better?
Come on, it's barely attacking you. You can handle a little spirited tickling, can't you? Besides, this is the perfect opportunity for the traveler to show off some skills.
You should train us for something.
Hey, Nicole! Help us out here, will ya?
All right. Heaven's will made mine.
Scorch and burn! A new dawn rises! Yeah!
I think not. Our little secret.
When did we find the third one?
And look, the tea's still nice and warm. Just right, in fact.
Did you just plan this whole thing just so you could sit back and enjoy this moment yourself?
Come now. This is your reward. You were the ones who earned it after all. Go on then. Open it up.
I mean, that we opened it up, it looked like, and the music was the same as the Imaginarium
Can't help
theater
but wonder
ones.
why you're so excited about these rewards, Nicole. Sure, Paimon looks forward to the traveler's reaction when she gets her a gift, but this feels kind of different.
What did I tell you about the gift horses, Paimon?
Oh, don't worry about that. I don't mind. At worst, my answer might shatter a few illusions you have about the angelic race. If you thought we were all selfless, benevolent beings, the truth may make you think again.
What do you mean? I mean, I did make the comparison that you're doing this as the series do it, and like there has to be a challenge before that, and maybe that was the reason.
As for your question, my dearest Paimon, my excitement has nothing to do with sharing the joy of those I guide. Instead, it derives from completing the duties I am burdened with.
I can see that perspective.
It all started with the birth of the angels.
Okay, lower.
We were entrusted with the mission to love all living beings on this land. But unlike the gods who came after, our ability to perceive emotion was crude and undeveloped. Most of the time, we simply executed our orders from above, like automatons following commands. Aside from enlightenment, guidance was our primary mission. It was one of the few instincts retained by my former peers after they were stripped of their wisdom. Upon completing our missions, we gained a certain sense of joyous relief. It was the most intense emotional experience an angel could normally undergo.
Is it stronger than... Okay, no, I'm not, not doing that joke.
Isn't that kind of sad?
Maybe. But I prefer not to think of it as something worthy of pity. After all, not even the great ruler of the firmament can deny the truth of the emotions in my heart right now.
Okay, I'm just okay, what to expect, but she will drop some. I'm sure.
Besides, guiding others is a good thing in itself, don't you think?
Some because that was kinda strange-ish, as that she was like her reactions, but definitely it did not stand out. But at that moment, I was thinking that that makes me incredibly happy when well at the finish at the ending of the shut up at the ending of the Archon quest, and she seems really very happy whenever and excited about being able to guide somebody. And very disappointed when she can't. Okay.
If you don't mind, could you come back a little while later? I still need to check that the other rooms are all in working order.
So really, that was all of it? Maybe a book? Maybe a book? No, that's cool. So that was it. And it's a weekly. I'm so mad about that. Huh? Okay. There's another one up there. Well, that, if anything, that was so underwhelming that it... Well, it was bad. Let's say that it was bad. okay. I cannot say that. Okay, the lore part, which was like 2 sentences and then stop. Whoever thought that this is good, because even Durian's quest, but those were like 40-minute quests or something. Then next day, that was awful as well. Awful. Like, why would you do that? Here, explore rooms. In 14 hours. I mean, I heard that it's a weekly, but I think it's like I mean, could it be because this was out already, or is this because I played it now? Whatever. Because it will take 4 weeks to complete the entire Beyond Silver and Find Gold quest chain. So I'm not stupid. Well, she's here as well. It's in your
The
mind?
past. As everyone knows. Well, actually, hardly anyone knows. Anyway, when the angels were destroyed, they had to sacrifice either their preferred form or their power. I chose to keep both. But from another point of view, you could say I lost both. I remain human enough in appearance, but I will always be fundamentally different. For instance, what human could exist for thousands of years without going at least a little mad? Not to mention dying. Meanwhile, I've lived so long that I can't help but miss the way things used to be once in a while.
You mean you miss being an angel?
Not exactly. I led a pretty boring life back then, especially compared to now. But I did have a lot of friends around. It was a lively time. If I had to pinpoint what I'm nostalgic for, it's not any one friend in particular, nor is it the time I spent as an angel. Rather, I simply miss the race of angels as a whole.
Yeah, I listened to this earlier. It's just, yeah, there was an opportunity to listen to it again. So, I should do this instead, I think. Oh, I just level her up and then. Let's do hers first. Oh, we're going there. Are there gonna be the others as well? Yeah, Barbeloth.
Leaving already? Hey! Barbie! Aren't you forgetting something? Like a whole bunch of stuff you were supposed to give? Me?
Is this a bad time? Maybe we should come back later?
Nonsense. Your arrival is more or less in line with Barbie's prophecy. Though, to be honest, I did think you'd be here a little later. Anyway, before we get down to business, it might be best if you two have something to eat.
So, did Barbeloth's prophecy said with being hungry? Is hunger something that can be prophesied to? And also, on a more serious note, does she actually keep an eye on us that strictly? That where are we going when?
No, of course not. But my hearing happens to be quite sharp, and I heard Paimon's stomach rumbling a mile away.
Yeah, ditching the question. but it's true.
Whoa! Paimon's stomach is rumbling for two! We must both be super famished!
How was I supposed to know that the place would run out of steak? We ate all that salad, but it just felt like a bowl of green air. Uh,
Don't you worry about that. I've got plenty of cookies and cake, and as you know, nothing bad ever happened to hungry travelers who accepted food from a witch.
oh, no, never happened, yeah. He and Paimon munch happily on cookies and cake while gulping down tea. Strangely, no matter how much you eat or drink, the teapot remains half full, and there is always a fresh cookie and slice of cake on your plates.
Oh, Paimon's so full! No matter how much she puts in her tummy, there's always more on her plate.
Is this what major tea parties are like? We'll have to bring Varissa next time. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Is she the champion eater from Natland's Collective of Plenty? Alice mentioned her to me once. Apparently, she's a fascinating young lady.
Yeah, we all are.
I imagine if she were to attend one of our parties, we'd need to set out 3, maybe even 7 plates.
Paimon really can't eat anymore. She's coming apart at the seams. Can we get down to business now? Oh, well, sorry.
All right. I gather you're here to deliver my homework. The one that Barbie prophesized?
You knew all along, so just now Barbaros was...
Nothing of the sort. We were discussing something completely different. The moon's massive shift has knocked her hydromancy out of whack. So she needs to head back for a while to undergo a period of silent meditation. While she's away, I'll be taking over responsibility for everyone's homework. I also plan to help her add the next round of homework to the dictionary.
Huh. You can just swap the person in charge like that?
Well, if anyone can do it, it's Nicole.
Not like I had much choice. Before Barbie and Alice even told me about it, they'd already inscribed my special homework in the dictionary. As much as I'd like to erase the whole thing and keep on casually observing the world, Alice is busy maintaining Tevad's borders, and Barbie is off realigning her hydromancy. Octavia didn't bother to come back, and you can forget about Rhindaughter. The other mages all have their own affairs to attend to, so the duty of supervising this homework has fallen to me.
I didn't realize the Hessen Circle was so busy. Now you mention it, and there's quite a lot of you.
There really are. I don't even know how long it's been since we all got together to make this a proper tea party. In any case, as long as I finish my homework, my story will be officially inscribed in the dictionary. After that, I'll be able to go back to observing and guiding. So, Traveler, Paimon, it's time to deliver your message. What's my homework? Oh, and since this doesn't count as a prophecy, just something Barbie and Alice came up with 10 minutes ago, there probably isn't any useful information to be found in that dictionary you're carrying.
Oh?
You're right, Nicole. We had to look before coming over, and there aren't any detailed instructions at all. There's only these 2 sentences.
Nicole will fulfill her duty. She definitely won't allow you to work for free. That's all there is.
All right. That first sentence was clearly written by Barbie, but I bet my bottom more it was Alice who added the second. Anyway, let's get cracking on this homework. Just let me think. Where should we begin?
Hold on, you actually understood what they want you to do? I didn't understand a word of it.
Huh? Oh, Barbie gave me a rundown of my tasks just now. Basically, I just need to go to a few homework locations, make sure everything's up to scratch, and conduct some field work.
Wait a minute. Paimon thought she was giving you a prophecy. How does a rundown count as a prophecy?
Well, you see, I naturally view anything Barbie says to me as some sort of prophecy.
Heh.
Besides, when Barbie wrote this homework of mine, all she actually did was flip straight to the final page of my story and tell me the ending in advance.
Isn't that a massive spoiler? Does this mean I came here for nothing? I go with the second.
What do you mean? This homework had to be delivered by you. That's a very important step. Certain formalities must be observed in order for homework to count.
Had to be delivered by you. For me, that's the point of it. Certain formalities must be observed. We are really witnesses. Really. Everything is about. I mean, there was this sentence that actually Nico said it. I think back in Fontaine or somewhere. I don't remember, but that we only should believe in our eyes of what we see. Everything else is an illusion. And that fits with the theory that I had last time, that only those things start to exist again. How I think, or more like, I think it's kind of get only those things get freed from abyssal engulfment that we start to witness. Like that's how in the black fog Tawat's parts are getting revealed. Yeah, I go with that. That wasn't a user's assumption. I think that will be the case in some way.
But we can talk about that later. Anyway, enough dawdling. Come on, follow me. We're going to... Yes, that seems like as good a place as any.
Just like that? Hold on. How are we supposed to get the...
You know, the theory, if something was never seen, it basically didn't happen.
All right,
Pixar
we're
didn't happen.
here. This Sealy Court has some really great views, don't you think? See that spot over there? That's the starting point.
Silly cord, did you just use it to...
Did I use it to get us here faster? You bet I did! These Sealy Courts are connected to the ley lines, and nobody really uses them. They're very handy when it comes to traveling about. Besides, the Sealy and I used to be angels, so we're old colleagues. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing their homes every once in a while.
Hey, isn't this... Venti and I once performed a duet on the island in the distance.
Yes, I read about that in the dictionary. Based on how it ended, you and Lord Barbados must have played quite a beautiful tune. Such a shame that Barbie couldn't hear a single note. When Alice heard about it, she laughed so hard her hat nearly fell off. How about we head to the next location, which should be...
So it was just that much that we got there.
Wolvendam? Doesn't seem like the best place for doing homework.
This is the nearest Sealy Court to where we're going. Don't worry, we're not far from the starting point.
I like that they added the wolves here. They are more fitting.
Whoa! Where did all those wolves jump out from? Hey! We're not here to hurt you! We're friends with Razor!
That worked. Hey, isn't this... Razor and I once fought here together.
That's right. That child already claimed victory in the battle he was destined to fight.
Oh.
As long as he stands beside his Lupacol, I believe he can overcome any foe.
So, but if his fate is fulfilled, or doesn't that mean the same thing? Then he should be ascending to Celestia, right? Who hurt you?
I'm sure his Lupical feels the same way too. Alright, that's about it for this place. I could do with a good rest. Come on, let's go. Time to head back for a cup of...
Oh, where does the door come from?
Whoa! When did this door appear?
There's a note stuck to it. This style, it feels familiar.
This looks like Alice's handwriting. Let's take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for your help with the homework. Now hurry home and have a hot cup of tea.
But that was just two
P.S.
places.
There is a surprise waiting behind this door.
And would you be able to not open it?
Hurry home? Wait a second. Why does this door look so familiar? There's no way it could lead to...
Nico pushes the door open, then strides through purposefully as you follow. A moment later, you find yourself standing inside the room.
Somewhere new? Hey, isn't this...
Hold on, over there. There's a huge silicon in there.
No wonder Alice wanted to borrow the lodge key. She said she wanted to set up a tea room, even though I told her I already had one.
Mm-hmm. So this is a gift from Alice, but why would she give you a silicon?
It symbolizes the completion of guidance, the end of a journey, and the fulfillment of prophecy. You've followed Seelie before, right? Only when a Seelie returns to its Seelie court does its guidance come to an end. So, to give this unwelcome homework a clear conclusion, Barbie and Alice must have built a Seelie court right here.
But do they want you to sit on it?
This is the only way for my story to be inscribed among everyone else's without interfering with their own homework.
But you're not a Siri, are you?
Well, we're not all that different. Once upon a time, we were all angels after all. But that doesn't really matter. What's important is what it symbolizes. It's like writing a novel. As long as the main outline is there, there'll always be a way to flesh out the details, so the pieces fall into place.
Why are we disagreeing?
As long as I take my seat, this homework of mine will be officially over. It's a nice touch, but it feels like the ending to a story written on the fly. If Anya were here, I'm sure she'd have come up with something more clever.
I see. And here was me thinking it would end with a treasure chest.
Don't you worry. That's an essential element as well.
The light.
Hey, a treasure chest!
Now this homework's starting to make sense.
So this is what it feels like when the pieces all fall into place. I guess the outline really is the key.
What did I tell you? It seems like this has been a fruitful little excursion after all. And it seems my story has been formally inscribed in the dictionary. Which means that today's homework ends here, and also that there'll be a formal tutor to provide guidance on all future assignments.
Will there be more chests for those assignments too?
Well, that depends on what assignments are assigned. Personally, I'd love nothing more than to bury chests for people to find by completing their homework. I'd leave clues and watch them enjoy a merry little treasure hunt. Now that would be fun. But Barbie's been keeping a close eye on me, so I'm not sure I'll get the chance.
But what is this close eye? I mean, what? Is she basically able to fall astray somehow.
Anyway, my guidance doesn't end until you open that chest. For the sake of the dictionary, can you please see what's inside?
I mean, yeah, I don't have the menu. And no party changes. Okay, it will stay like that. Additional talent unlocked. Some money. But now I opened. Will you say the same thing?
Which means that today's homework ends here, and also that there'll be a formal tutor to provide guidance on all future assignments.
But I'm curious what that means. Like a ruler. You didn't? So I guess that was that, and yeah, even the door has disappeared. Alright. Not even. First. There are the wolves. Or just one? No, more of them. But I guess now they will attack me because I am not with. Not with the moon goddess here. I mean, I'm not sure even if I'm here with Columbina, then will it be that they only not attack us at arm's mark near? Yeah, I rarely ever come here. Right. What? I mean, I know. That's... Right, let's do it. Okay, accept. Oh, it's not far. Oh. Okay. It's actually far. It's all around.
What's the one place you should visit in Nasha Town? Obviously, I'm gonna say Speranza. You know I'm biased, but seriously, you should give it a try. Katya's cooking will not disappoint you.
So let's see. I mean, I'm curious though. Would this be the first time when we meet this lady? Because I think that if they do it, then this would be. I go and do this one first. Because somehow I think that we wouldn't meet her first at the homework. And when else, if not? I mean, we saw her in last match, but it was just like an anecdote.
I heard there's a crazed forest boar wreaking havoc around the outskirts of Chinju Forest. Didn't you go for a walk there a few days ago? Did you see it?
Nope.
Really? Then what about that weird kid? Word is, she's been asking around that same area about some witch. The rumors about that place are just bizarre. We should head over and check it out for ourselves.
Count me out. I just finished working overtime. All I want to do right now is head straight home and catch up on sleep.
You look tired?
Yeah, you look dead on your feet. I'd better stick with you till you get back. Don't want you passing out on the way.
Alright.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what's up with the forest boar?
No, the part about the witch. What if it's one of the mages? Come on, we gotta go check it out.
What happened to needing a break?
Break, Schmake. Besides, Paimon doesn't believe for a second you're not curious about this. If there's a mage around here, something big must be going on. Maybe there's nothing to it, but if the rumor's true, we might be able to help out.
Got me there. Let's go. The forest boar and the little witch. Are we going to... Ah, okay, I go by foot. Error. Oh, again. This is farther than I thought, whatever. Okay.
This should be the place. Let's see. Any forest boars or mages around?
No. Nope. Let's go there, maybe there they are.
Huh. Guess not. Looks like it was a false alarm. Makes sense. Paimon doesn't recall ever seeing a forest boar here before. And all that stuff about a witch? Why would they come all the way here, out into the middle of nowhere? They have way more important stuff to be doing.
And then they appeared.
That's just a stereotype. A witch will do anything for her own amusement, even if it causes innocent people to suffer. That's why it's a hunter's duty to... Wait, you two. You're Alice's trusted confidants. The renowned duo of the Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah. A hunter.
Hold on. Let me start over. My name's Prune, and I'm Alice's... friend. Yeah, friend. In fact, she invited me here to take care of a, witch-related incident.
It seems... I mean, it just feels... It just looks... It tastes... It... You're lying.
But we lost contact due to certain uncontrollable circumstances, so... Guessing this is the weird kid who was asking around about witches?
Looks like it.
Yeah, I heard that! And don't give me that look. I'm not some weird kid wandering around for no reason. I'm here for a professional investigation. The point is, I know Alice.
Yeah, you know who she is, but...
Uh-huh. You don't sound super sure about that. Don't believe me? Look, Alice gave me these. Witch's tools. Surely you recognize the magical signature on them. A bell, a hammer, and a tattered old book? Yes, they could be special, but they're not exactly screaming witch. Huh, that's odd. Not recognizing the first two, I can understand. But this Spondamod textbook really means nothing to you? The Traveler's Companion is supposed to be a well-read, high-level student at the Academia. According to the rumors, at least. 80 years ago, this was the defining Spondamod text. It's a true classic. Wait, you mean companion as in Paimon? Man, Paimon's academic cred is off the charts. Which is to say, yes, of course, that text is super, important and all that.
Yeah, almost.
Whoa! Why is the bell ringing all of a sudden? In theory, it detects localized abnormal magical fluctuations.
Localized abnormal magical lamp.
Huh? Unusual power surges. There must be one nearby. I just know I'm right this time. It's gotta be a witch. Wait, so you're saying it means a witch is nearby? Just follow me. You'll see I'm right.
And you left everything there? On the ground? Your hammer is there. Go away. I mean, what if? I just want to burn the ground. Alright, maybe. Okay. Can I? Yeah, that's more funny. Yep. Alrighty then. Let's not make it awkward. By the way,
Where is it?
so if I do... Talents? When you are in Tebot and not in... that's where the... Where else would I be? So when you are in Tebot, that implies that we will be elsewhere as well, and not in combat. Nico's charge attack becomes emissarial guidance if you have already obtained the current region's treasure compass. Emissarial guidance calls upon nearby Sealy to show the way, triggering an effect similar to the region's treasure compass. This effect has a cooldown time of 5 seconds and does not work in domains, treasure domains, and the spiral abyss. Okay, that could work. Also, this one Increases damage dealt by Hexray characters' arcane projections by 300% of Nico's attack. As Nico waves a path of anchored fate with golden threads of light, she deals AoE pyro damage and switches to silent contemplation mode. In this mode, when nearby active party members hit an opponent, an arcane projection is summoned to perform a coordinated attack against the opponent, dealing AoE elemental damage of the character's corresponding elemental damage. This damage scales based on the corresponding character's attack and will be considered as having been dealt by them. I think I know this because I think this allows this thing to pop up. I see it once in a while. I mean, that's the same. It's exactly the same thing. What? Okay, Nico becomes a Hexarei character. When the party includes at least 2 Hexarei characters, you gain the Hexarei Secret Right effect, which enhances Hexarei characters. Alright. So it means more like that the other characters get the same projection as the one that Nico gets.
Monster? You said it was gonna be a witch! Shoot. I forgot my hammer back there. Sorry, but could you take care of these while I go get it? Thanks! Go, homie!
They are not weak.
Traveler!
Not many, and
You're just as good in battle as all the rumors say. Thanks for stepping in, and I apologize. I shouldn't have rushed in like that. But I wasn't lying! Alice said that when the bell rings, a witch might appear. I just didn't realize the probability was so low.
Okay.
It's okay. We believe you. Besides, if it's one of Alice's gadgets, it must be able to do all sorts of weird things. We know all about that, don't we?
I'm sure Alice was telling the truth, but probably not the whole truth.
Oh, I knew it! Oh, hey! There's a card here!
Oh, boar?
Calling all children with imaginary friends. Do you want to accomplish something great together? If so, go off and find the Dough King.
Dough King, not Dodo.
There's also a forest board drawn on it. Could it be the one that's been running wild around here? Another one of her schemes. What do you mean? A plot to lure in children using the things they love the most.
Boars.
And using their own imaginary friends against them? Oh, it's despicable, reprehensible, and absolutely unforgivable!
I think this kid is toyed with.
You think it's that serious? Then we've got to do something.
Let's do some digging first. Could be a misunderstanding. But if not, we'll make them pay.
There it is again! Please don't let it be more monsters!
You don't have your hammer.
Considering what happened before, you're right to be cautious. I'm gonna go ahead, but I won't force you to come along. What should we do? We can't just leave her on her own.
Well, let's follow. Oh.
There's no mistake this time. This has gotta be the witch's stronghold.
Yeah, because she's got all the toys. I mean, I'm sure that she's the one behind it, but I think she's toying. And there's a gramophone, so we are gonna be hearing about her.
Blow it up! Blow it up!
Hey, watch out!
Guess the rumor about the forest boar is true, but it talks? What is it planning to blow up? Isn't this kind of concerning? Pretty sure what Klee said is just as concerning. Huh? Honorary Knight, Paimon, and Prune? Wait, you two know each other?
Of course.
Yep. Prune moved to Mondstadt not too long ago. She taught me this game called Answer or You're Toast. It's super fun. What? Hey, I told you not to tell anyone about that.
What did Klee do to you? That was a cute expression from Klee. What did you do to Klee?
It's not like that. It's just a game where you answer questions and in return, you get to eat toasted snacks. That sounds right up Paimon's alley. You should come next time, Paimon. The more people we have, the bigger we can make the fire, and the more fun it'll be. Never mind that for now. What are you doing here, Klee? This animal didn't hurt you, did he? No, he wouldn't hurt me. We were just playing. This is Popcorn, my new friend. Wait, he looks exactly like the drawing on this card. Oh, yeah, that's the request for help that the Dough King drew. But don't worry, the Hexen Circle's on the case.
I'm so confused. What are the intentions, the connections, or...
The Hexen Circle? Do you know where the witches are, Klee? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah, they're inside the secret base. I'll go get them. Back in a flash.
And then...
I was right. I knew they had to be close this time. Why do you look like you're gearing up to fight a monster? Trust me, these witches are... The Little Hexen Circle reporting for duty.
Saw you sleeping there. There you go.
We just talked it over, and Yao Yao said we should put the little in front because we all still have growing to do.
Oh, because there wasn't a word there. Okay, I was like, whereas the Hexen Circle level? Whatever.
The Little Hexen Circle? What in the world is that? She never mentioned it before. I'm Little Witch Klee. Oh, and the Little Hexen Circle was my idea.
Spark Knight, Dodoko's best friend, Mondstadt's rising graffiti artist, etc. And always the best, the sweetest, and cutest child, says Mom.
It's always a good day when I get to see you two again, Traveler and Paimon. Oh, right. Klee mentioned she was bringing a new friend to the base. Guess we should introduce ourselves then. I'm Little Witch Yao Yao from Liyue. I just joined the Little Hexen Circle, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot.
Little grown up with a big heart, radish cooking prodigy, idiom whiz, occasional creative interpretations aside, and also the youngest and strongest of Streetward Rambler's disciples.
Oh, hi.
She's gonna be like Auroron's sister.
Your turn, Chi-Chi. Nice and slow. Just like we practiced, okay? Still remember what you wrote down? I am Little Witch witchy. That's all.
Chichi, scratcher of the white horse adeptus chariot, already forgot about it. Calisthenics master, icy nippy little hands, etc. And last but not least, 7th place of the huge interest memory games. Out of 7, I'm guessing.
Traveler and Paimon are in my heart. I can remember them without writing things down. New friend is a new face. I will try to remember. My turn? Hello, you two. Oh, and our new friend here. I'm Little Witch Sayu.
Sayu, ninjutsu grandmaster, escape artist, expert in efficient napping and growth studies, the soul behind the Muji Muji Daruma, etc. And also the most promising ninja of the Shumatsuban.
Hello, friend, or, witches. You can call me Prune.
A little Hexen circle, that's so cute.
Sure looks like the real deal. You even have introduction magic, just like Alice and Nicole. Mom's a super impressive witch. Guess I just take after her. Wow, Prune. So, when you said there were witches around here, you were talking about Klee and the others?
No, she wasn't.
Yes, of course. A little witch is still a witch after all. Was this Alice's idea? Does this organization take orders from the main Hexen Circle? Prune is the best. She's my friend. Oh, and Mom said she's her friend too. What? Your mom said we were friends. What's with the surprise? Didn't she just tell us herself she was Alice's friend? So, Paimon, Prune, wanna join the little Hexen Circle?
No, we just wanna watch.
Do it,
From
do
the side.
it! You can come into our secret hideout, and we can all share snacks and toys.
I mean, Paimon can, but I'm not little enough.
Plus, you get to share Mom's cool introduction magic too! She said I can use it on all the little witches. I'll pass. I stopped playing pretend a long time ago. Whew. Unlimited snacks are one thing, but self-introduction magic too? That's so cool!
Sounds like Paimon's in.
Wait, no! Paimon's not ready! Alice also loves putting people through trials, remember? What if Klee inherited that trait too? Paimon can't swear allegiance now! She'll look like such a joke if she doesn't pass the test!
Don't worry, you have me. We'll make a little bitch out of you yet.
So, fellow little witches, does Paimon need to pass some sort of trial to join the little Hexen Circle? Nope. All it takes is an invitation from Klee. That's how we joined. Yep. Wow! That's a lot simpler than Paimon thought. That's to be expected. A child's world is simple. Adults are the ones who make things complicated. So, Paimon's a little witch now? Oh, what's her introduction magic gonna be? Mom says the content of the introduction is super important, cause it's kinda like a first impression. So the person who knows the little witch best should decide.
Which little witch?
Just picture it in your head, then hold my hand, and the magic will transfer.
Let me decide then.
Yeah, you definitely know Paimon best. So, in your eyes, what kind of little witch would Paimon be?
A true force to be reckoned with. Cute and adorable beyond compare. A true force.
Okay, Paimon, hold out your hand. Done! Alright, little witch Paimon, go ahead and introduce yourself. Oh, that's it? Okay, here goes nothing. Hello,
All right.
everyone! Little witch Paimon
Paimon, ultimate cheerleader of the field, master of the master of travel funds, aspiring brioche with lightning fast knowledge growth, and no matter what happens, Paimon the best travel companion ever. That's actually, and she's dubbing.
Congratulations. But shouldn't we get down to business? Something doesn't seem right with this boar. Yeah, you said the little Hexen Circle is working on a quest, right, Klee? Now the Paimon's a member, she should get all caught up, huh? So, what's the situation? The whole popcorn thing is super complicated. It's gonna take ages to explain. Can we at least find somewhere to sit down first? Standing is so tiring. Ooh, let's have a tea party then! Tea parties are perfect for long conversations. Great idea! I'll be in charge of snacks and drinks.
I mean, she's gonna become just like her mother.
Oh, I'll get the chairs. And I'll get some toys for us to play with. You can come with me, Chi-Chi. Help me pick out some good snacks. You're more than welcome to explore our secret base in the meantime, Honorary Knight and Prune. All right. Guess I can do some reading while I wait.
Now we're gonna do stuff. Hunting training. Prune seems to be busy taking notes. Say's fallen asleep again. Yaya and Chichi are preparing snacks and drinks. Dodoko's bomb rally ruckus. Klee has picked out her favorite toy. Okay, so let's see first. Talk to Klee. Oh, talk to everyone. I see. Let's do it in order. Klee?
Find any good toys to bring, Klee? Yeah! Mom made me this magic toy so that Dodoko and me can play with bombs together! I'm gonna bring it to the tea party so all the little witches can join in too. You want everyone to play with bombs together? That's way too dangerous for a tea party! It's not dangerous. The toy makes it so that Jumpy Dumpty doesn't explode, so I can use it all I want without getting sent to confinement. That's what Mom said.
Are you sure?
You guys should come play too. Dodoko came to Inazuma with me and really wants to meet you. Huh? But you usually carry Dodoko with you, don't you? We met ages ago, remember? No, not that Dodoko. The Dodo clan has lots of Dodokos. Some are like me and like going on exciting adventures in new places. But a lot of Dodokos live in a different place most of the time, so you haven't met them yet. A different place? Yeah. Back in Mondstadt, Prune showed me a picture book about it. She said that place is a made-up world for kids, and Dodoko is my imaginary friend.
She wasn't nice about it.
But no matter where Dodokos come from, Mom always finds a way to bring them here to play. Like this time, she put Dodoko in a magic toy. Yeah, we've seen all kinds of Dodokos at this point, but it still feels amazing every time.
Nothing like a bit of magic, huh?
So, you gonna play bombs with us? Please, please?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it as we go on. During Dodoko Bomb Rally Ruckus, you must help Klee pass the Jumpty Dumpty to all her Dodoko companions. After you have passed the Jumpty Dumpty, you will start the next pass from the position where the jumped entity is currently located. There will be a positive zone. There will be positive zones and negative zones on the field. When hit, they will trigger corresponding effects or grant super duper items that can use at the discretion. Once triggered, they cannot be triggered again for 2 rounds. Each pass will be continued. If you only trigger a positive zone, your pass count will be reduced by 1. If you only trigger a negative zone, your pass count will be increased by 1. The fewer passes used to clear the challenge, the higher your final score. Whatever, if you accidentally pass jumped empties over the zones where weasel thieves are active, sink waters, or an out-of-bound area, this pass will be invalid and the jumped empty will be sent back to the start of your pass. I'm not sure about this. What do these do? Wind currents. Some visa thieves will be cleared. More visa thief will appear. Accuracy. Jonathan, the plants here will be snatched. Provokes a more lenient range for accuracy control. Slows the movement. Increases the distance of the next pass by 30%. So what do we do with these? These are just there, I guess. We'll figure it out. Klee changed into her go-to. AD to drag the screen to adjust the angle. That's... When preparing to pass, you can adjust the direction and power you will use. Using a power from 0 to 10 meters will cause the jumped empty to slide across the ground. By using greater power will cause the jumped empty to fly out of the projectile arc. So it's kinda like golf. After jumped empties reach their predicted endpoints, they will continue to slide or bounce a certain distance forward. This distance will increase in line with the passing power used. So it's kinda like golf with wondrous items. Alright, can I use another one? Nope. So, okay. Now, first of all, here it's probably like figuring it out, like what it means. The amount of power required to pass the ball to your Dodoku friends, positive ones or negative ones, will be marked out of your power scale bar. After you begin to pass, the needle will start moving from left to right. Press the button when the needle reaches the corresponding position to lock in on your passing force. If the needle reaches the far right hand side of the scale before you press the button, the greatest possible passing power will be used, so it will not be coming back and forth. Once the needle reaches the far right hand, it will immediately reverse direction, moving from right to left instead. You just said different things right after each other. I mean, opposite things. At this point, the scale is displaying pass accuracy. Press the button when the needle is in the center. Okay, so first as the force, and the second is accuracy. So that's how it goes backwards as well. Okay. To keep the jump to them, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Total plus count +1 for this one. Something did not. I thought that there will be like something that I need to. Oh, and also this one. I see. I see my previous mistake. So it doesn't even have the distance for that. You still have usable steps. Continue to the next step. Okay. I get it. And now I see. So it's not that I need to release there. Lightweight projectile, only positive zones triggered, total pass count 0. Okay, I'm curious about this. I mean, there is nobody here. Yeah, that's not gonna get to the other side. How would that be beneficial for me in any shape or form? Let's see. Oh, there's no more items, so that's how it goes. Should I do this instead? Okay, let's figure out the game first. Reach the objective with 3 passes. I don't know what objective did I reach? How get all of the coast to catch the jumped in aunties? But we did not stop there. I'm not sure that this is... It's probably not what I should do. All the local companions are granted, catching wind current for 2 rounds. I'm not sure. What am I doing now? Whatever. Does that mean that I get it? Get all the locals. I guess that's... Are those the ones that I need to collect? I'm guessing. I'm getting the impression that I should do this a bit differently. I mean, what if when I'm passing, but maybe I should stop it first. Oh, okay, so collecting all those is unnecessary, I think. Uh-huh. Okay, next thing, because it will slide, so after it slides, will it... I need the last one. Not even needing the last one. There you go. So does it matter only when they stop at the very end? It could be. Maximum. But why did that green one not matter? I kinda understand, but I kinda don't. Whatever. These will... Yeah, the last one will not be opened. I should have waited one day. Actually, yeah. Let's just do the story. What I'm curious about, though, what will we gain out of all of this? Yeah, that's the adventure progress that we're gonna do. What? Give some little hexen circuit to a good friend due to insufficient available materials. The design has been based on a magical item from the Fontanian text, Tales of a Snow-Winged Goose. We have that. Actually, you won't be able to open doors to different realms as one can in fairy tales, but this item is more than durable enough to accompany friends through countless such realms. That doesn't have an attack or anything. I'm gonna put some lights on this freaking microphone holder because it's very cool. It's just unnecessarily there are these hoops on it that I tend to hit. Actually. Just realized that when I've been moving, this shouldn't have been like this. Maybe that was part of the problem. But still, when I was moving, the microphone holder has these strips, let's say. And they somehow detached from where they shouldn't have. Okay, but now it's back in place. Companion, you gay. Yeah, so that's all together. Okay. Who's gonna be the second one? Sayu. There.
Sayu, you're sleeping again? Are you really that tired?
Oh, she just wants to grow.
Yeah, I moved those chairs and I had to give Gina all those directions. It was hard work, so I rewarded myself with a nap.
Jenna.
Gina? Oh, like short for Mujina. Cute. I knew it. I knew people were gonna think that. No, it's a name. A regular name. It's not short for anything. Okay, not short for anything. Got it. Oh, Gina's my imaginary friend, by the way. She's invisible to people most of the time, so I never introduced you. Huh. Paimon never really thought about it before, but of course you all have imaginary friends. That's what kids do, right? Shh! Don't call me a kid, or you're gonna jinx my chances of getting taller. Soon, I'm gonna be a full-fledged ninja who can hold her own. I just know it.
But if you're that small and an adult, then that's worse, right? I would think.
But before then, I guess it doesn't hurt to tackle things with a friend. Besides, even if Gina helps me, it's not like most people would see. So, it would still look like I could hold my own. You know, holding your own and being alone are two different things, right?
And like also an imaginary friend and an invisible friend is not the same. An imaginary friend doesn't do stuff for you. An invisible friend can do stuff for you. Just putting it out there. Yeah, I'm I'm imaginary. I'm an imaginary friend of phobic. That people would say, yeah. I guess it's an open interpretation. It's open to interpretation. I'm curious to see what Gina looks like.
Really? Great! I have this ninjutsu device here that you can use to train with her. I've been so busy with the other little witches, training has kind of taken a back seat. Wait! You're not telling us this so you can slack off while we do it for you, right? What? No, it's not like that. This device is for escape training. Sensei left it for me, but as you know, I'm already really good at running away. I don't need help with my own training assignments. I finished those ages ago. It's Gina. She's even lazier than me. If we're gonna make a break for it together, she has to be able to keep up. So she needs to finish her training.
So you admit that you're lazy.
That's what I'm hoping to get some, help with. So, how is asking us to help not slacking off?
Alright, we'll do it. In Gina's Great Escape, you must guide the constantly advancing Gina to switch lanes or perform jumps to touch. Okay, so it's like a forever running thing. Loses vitality. Yeah. Oh, I jumped over the thingy. So we cannot crouch. Oh. I thought that I can jump faster after one. Oh, whatever. I mean, I think the countdown is stupid because we know that there's the end where the end is. Okay, let's do this one quickly. I mean, I might do the other one once as well. Oh, I can switch lanes while jumping as well. Good to know. Oh, that's really unfair. Really unfair that even if I what the even if I jump up, it doesn't allow me to return. Okay, I like the challenge. different from the distance. Well, somehow that was the end of the challenge. Okay. Okay, I had my shit talk at the beginning and then... it was shown to me that it's different. It's not like that. Oh. Okay then. We're not gonna do it then. Not now then. Alright. Chi-Chi and Yao Yao.
Chi-Chi, you can't just drink sugary stuff. I told you how many glasses of water to have a day. Still remember?
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. No.
It's okay. That's what I'm for. Your personal, hydration assistant. No better time than the present. Here, have some now. Aw, you really look out for Chi-Chi, huh, Yao Yao? Traveler, Paimon! Perfect timing. What kind of snacks do you like? Salty? Sweet? Oh, let's see what we have. Paimon's bag is full of snacks, too. Pick out whatever you like.
Snacks and toys are meant for sharing. Here.
Oh, this is the toy Auntie Cloud Retainer made for us. She built a lot of fun adeptal arts into it. After she heard from Master that we were coming to Inazuma, she lectured us all about being safe on our own. But she didn't think telling us would be enough, so she made us this mechanism to play with. She said the most effective lessons are the ones combined with fun.
Be home before dark. Tuan Tuan and Yuegui go together. Chi-Chi and Yao Yao have to hold hands.
Oh.
Yep, that's what she said, huh? Nice remembering, Chi-Chi. Auntie Cloud Retainer's adeptal arts are amazing. She made a whole domain where our imaginary friends can play. I even got to meet Chi-Chi's imaginary friend for the first time, too.
Oh, so you can see the other's imaginary friends in that domain.
She's a cute little finch, just as adorable as Chi-Chi herself. Her name is Twen Twen. Chi-Chi's obsession with finches is suddenly starting to make a lot more sense.
Yuegui is like the mechanical Yuegui, but different.
Oh, right. Just in case you're confused, Uruguay is also my imaginary friend. It all started after Auntie Cloud Retainer gave me the mechanical Uruguay. We've grown up a lot together since then.
Oh, it all started after Auntie Cloud Retainer gave the mechanical one. Ah, makes sense.
Tuan Tuan's grown too. She got chubbier, but she can also fly higher.
Aw, that's awesome! Real or imaginary, it's nice to grow up with friends by your side. Oh, shoot. I almost forgot I'm supposed to be in charge of drinks. I'll be done soon. You guys should try out this mechanism in the meantime.
Sure, let's do it. Okay. Dolores must guide Yugi over various obstacles to find its missing partner Tuan Tuan, then return Tuan Tuan to Ubu Pharmacy by picking up radishes along the way. In certain stages, Yugi will need to control special moving platforms to bypass special obstacles. Pedal mechanisms can be placed on top of and bottom of the moving. Oh, okay. Moving platform by touching the pedals, Yugi can activate an platform and cause it to move. Touching the pedals again while the platform is moving will not have any effect. Certain stages feature fragile platforms that crumble and disappear shortly after standing on them once, so take care not to stay on these platforms for too long. You will find geoslimes patrolling in certain stages. Take care to avoid them. In certain stages, you will also find obstacles in the paths of the moving platforms, and these obstacles must be cleared for the moving platform to pass. In some stages, sturdy rock pillars will block your way. Pay attention to the grooves on said pillars and collect the corresponding numbers of geograna. This will allow you to destroy the pillars. Alright. You just said all that. See if I do it. This way, okay, I got the radish. I guess that was it. Then we're there. Yay! Okay. Next stage. Yeah, told us already. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay, so I cannot jump over through those. Come on. I mean, they fall quite quickly, by the way. Oh, and they get back. It's easy that way then. Come on. Alright. Let's get as far as we can. You said it. Oh, I need to press it from the bottom. Yay! Got the radish. Yeehaw! Oh! Come on. Come on. There you are. And we need to restart it. Okay then. No! Had to happen at one point. I just realized that I... And I fucked up with the radish. I should have jumped to the finch first. But I also thought that that thing will return here. That was in the way. Because the other platform returns. This doesn't work then. Okay, that was a lot of time. But the time doesn't even matter. I think I could have done this differently. Okay. I guess nothing else. Yeah, and the rest is unavailable for now. Okay. How far are we, by the way? So there is no way that I can reach this today. I feel like.
Ready to play bombs with Dodoco?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Does it even matter? Yep. So what if I just pass over and over and over and over and over again? Curiosity. The direction matters more. Hey! What? Okay, now that's... Okay, let's figure this out then. Because that was stupid. Whoa. But I fucked it up. Yes. Whatever. Alright. So if I hit it, but if I throw it over, then it's bad. I see. So that's farther. But here it has to go over the... So here, if I want it to stop there in the green, then I need to stop. Need to throw a little with a little less force, right? So like here. The direction is alright. Yes. So it doesn't show us the idea. Okay. With this one as well. I can even stop it a little before. Have a perfect. No! Just don't get into water. Yeah, alright. But if I press the perfect pass, then shouldn't it be like hidden it right away? I'm curious. No, fuck you, game. That was cheat. I don't want to hit the chair. I want it. There you go. To bounce there. Okay. Here. They change into her. Oh. So it's there in front of every. I like this. That at first I thought it was in Inazuma on Totoro's Island. I think maybe. you know, where first there's always storm and lightning. Then I realized that this is in Natlan. Somehow. Wait a second, is it? I mean, the painted was looked like it's Natlan, but and especially the trees, because otherwise the trees wouldn't have this color, I think. Whatever. If I go that far, then that will not hit. So, but here he said it. Whatever. Just a tiny little bit before. Nah, of course not. So that was... That's my problem with it. That because of that, I cannot count where it is, because here, previously, okay, I will show with this one. Like with this distance, and I don't know how much it will, like, jump. You know, how much secondary jump it will have. Because otherwise, here, it seems like if I hit it... So here, it should be a pass that... Okay, there you are, but... There was previously, when I did that, and it did not catch, and then just went overboard. Like this one, because I cannot get to that distance. But this one catches, this one doesn't, so this one would go overboard. But if this goes overboard, then that's not good for me, because... So here with this one, I should do it. I don't know, maybe there. And of course, the direction, when I do these big shots, nah. So it bounces such a big one that it doesn't make sense. It's like it bounces just as big as the first. That's my problem with it. Bounce realistically. Mofo. And here with this one also, with the second line, I have to press the button much more in advance, which is the same with cooking, by the way. Because if I don't, then if I press it at the right moment, then it will realize it like years later. Wait, how far is that thingy? Huh? I definitely need to do this in a different way. Now it stops so quickly. The other time when it was bouncing, it slid for a very long time after that. Hmm. Now the question is, because if I don't press it, it should go right there. With a perfect, it should catch it. There you go. Okay, there's no way that I can pass it that far. Especially because it's uphill. Okay, let's see. Well, okay. That worked. There's no more. And then prunes is the one left. Hello.
Leveraging elemental combinations to boost damage output. It's clear that with the right strategy, no opponent is invincible, even a witch. The cryo whopper flower just now was nothing more than a plant mimic. It didn't seem like the kind of monster a witch would summon. Faced with its burrowing and cryospike attacks, evasive maneuvers are of particular importance. The Traveler's footwork alone is a revelation that deserves to be studied. Not to mention her combat moves. I'd better make some notes. Hunting training revised, draft 16. Done! What you writing there, Prue? Whoa! Oh, you scared me! You have to at least make a sound if you're gonna walk over here like that.
I mean, Paimon is not that quiet.
Paimon doesn't walk. She flies. Well, whatever. Did you, hear all that just now?
Yeah, something about hunting training.
In that case, I need to tell you something. I know it's going to sound unbelievable, but just hear me out. See this book here? Alice gave it to me. But there were a few loose pages tucked inside. Magical pages that transform whatever is written on them into a real place. I know it's hard to imagine, but think of it like being able to go inside a fairy tale.
Yeah. We do it all the time.
Oh! So like Simulanka! We went there ages ago. What now? I've never heard of that place. Wait, does that mean there's actually a fairy tale book that people can go inside? So, what kind of fairy tale did you write, Prune? Can we go inside and take a look? I'd never waste them on something so childish and unrealistic. There are only a few sheets of this paper. The obvious choice is to use them for my own benefit. So, after teaching myself all the material in this textbook, I wrote up a full combat training plan. With a little time, I'll be able to take down Alice with my own 2 hands.
Uh-huh. Now we heard that.
Huh? Didn't you say you were friends? What's this about taking her down?
It's a friendly combat.
Shoot! I got too excited and let it slip. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, Paimon will be so stupid now.
Oh no. Is the cat out of the bag? That just means you're super good friends, huh? We have a friend like that too. Always challenging the Traveler to a sparring match whenever there's a chance. The Traveler's got a pretty impressive reputation after all. You know, Prune, if you're looking to improve your combat skills, you could always just ask her.
Volunteering me for this again, for things again, Paimon.
Of course! What am I doing copying down techniques in secret, when I could go straight to the source? Would you join my practice session, Traveler? Simu in action would be an invaluable resource.
Okay, alright, I'll show you what I got. Travelers will need to first complete the training program, complete training objectives to maintain Witch Hunter momentum, then defeat opponents during the Witch Hunter performance to earn points. Whatever. You will receive only Witch Hunter momentum and not points when you defeat opponents during the training program. The Witch Hunter performance begins after training concludes or all training objectives have been met. Certain opponents will exhibit special characteristics during training. During the Witch Hunter performance, characters can consume Witch Hunter momentum to gain Witch Hunter boons and extend the performance duration. Defeat opponents during this stage to score points. Once your Witch Hunter momentum has been exhausted, you must undergo the training program again. The challenge will end once you have completed 2 rounds of the Witch Hunter performance. Yeah. Witch Hunter training plan. That's definitely Geo. Now the question is, where are you at? Not the trial one. Where's my own? Why is it that I cannot? Okay, so let's change it up a little, because here, this way I can use Lina here. Where was Ilua? There you are. Where's Alice? There you are. I don't know. Like, there you are. I think. Maybe. Maybe Alice doesn't make sense here. This way. I mean, I could use... Let's stick with characters that I know. Just because of the moon sign thingy. So back here. Oh, you cheeky, cheap, whatever. Why couldn't I? Then here I need someone else. Whatever, I will not use them anyway. It's just for them to be there, I guess. Alright. But they're okay, that's not good. Because this way I don't have a damage dealer here. So what if I do it? this way. And here and this one. This way, okay.
Give up. Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would.
Wait, you...
Feeling lucky?
That doesn't make sense this way. So it's only their... Use Geo to break the ward.
Coming at ya. Hey there.
They are immune.
Well,
But they are immune for the Geo.
Leave this place.
Stone, Louie. Coming in hot.
This is order.
Three moons converge. A gift from the land of the young.
By the frost moon of old. Branch into song.
Order guide you.
Go, Louie. A moonlit night for all.
I'm not entirely sure that...
This all the lights.
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Attack!
That's sometimes so stupid.
Watch out. Hey there! Cha! Coming at ya! Hiya!
Light compels you. You got this.
I must leave no... It's nothing. Watch out!
I don't know. This doesn't make that much sense that they probably thought that it would.
I will have order.
Stay high!
Receive my blessing.
Where's the enemy now?
For the everlasting forest.
Stone, Louie! Coming in hot!
Stabilize.
Three moons converge.
This is order.
Stay high!
Stupid as fuck. Oh, these kind of encounters, I don't get what it is. And I've been making such a thing out of it. Okay, here. If I use Nefer here, then definitely I will use... I mean, but not theirs, mine. Nefer, Lomo. Only because if I use her here, then here I can use... I mean, I don't have Nilo. I don't even know how to use her. There should be I mean, let's use her, which actually means that this way is more comfortable for me, I think. Then we'll see.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
I live within you.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home. Bow before your king.
I got him cornered.
Glory to which none can compare. Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insect. Now you must pay.
Heaven's will made mine.
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Hey,
Not even enough time for rotation or whatever.
Seek within. You poor last land. By the frostman of old. It all adds up. No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. The mystery unravels.
Stabilize.
Surge.
It all adds up.
But
Take it easy. Game's up. Fun's over.
Such defiance. I see everything.
For the Lord of the Night. Locked on.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
I think not.
Everyone hold hands.
Target acquired.
what can you do in 20 seconds?
Solidify.
Wayne.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of. The deception ends here. Lush as the moon. Stay your hand. No more lies. It all adds up.
Extremely stupid. Alright. Animal. Oh, right. What kind of reactions do you want? You know. You know. I mean, here, let's do oh, sorry. Let's do an electro. Now we have the spiral and something passive. Oh, maybe something active that I would need here. I mean, you work. I mean, Nicole is active, so here on this one. but not on the first place. Oh, so stupid how it is, how these things work. Like every time different, and it's like, you know, you cannot just pack them like deselect, then select again, and whatever and whatever and whatever. Huh? I don't know, annoying. As you can see, I'm not really in the mood. What I'm thinking is that there should be a damage dealer. Maybe I could go for this party then with Venti. Who should be the other one? Venti and Mizuki, or Ifa would be. I'm curious. I'm curious this way.
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
It's not really working together. But it will now.
Everlasting as the moon.
Really? I'm freaking pressing a freaking button. What the hell? I still had 10 seconds from. What?
Such defiance. Our little secret.
Hey,
Shine down. Change of plan. One with nature.
None of the reactions stayed there because they all died before.
The birds call.
I see everything.
There is no escape.
I think not.
Inazuma shines eternal. Into the wind.
One with wind and cloud.
Transfixed. Strike. Think you can get away?
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
It's only the shields. Stupid.
Feeling lucky
Such
today.
defiance.
Illusion shattered.
Hey,
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
There is no escape.
Come on, you coward.
Be gone.
Into the wind. Now you shall perish.
Heaven's will made mine.
everyone hold hands. Over here.
Time to go.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah. There you go. Leave. Let's continue with the story then. And we'll see the rest. Huh? Isn't that what... I thought that that's what we already did. Whatever.
Ta-da! Welcome to the Little Witch's Tea Party! You want something to drink, Prune? Too far to reach? Here, my mom will help. Thanks. I'll have a hot tea then. No sugar. Oh, we actually don't have tea here. It's too bitter. None of us like it.
I don't like hot things. Dongo milk is cold. Like coconut milk. I like it.
Basically, milk is cold. I mean, I like my milk cold, so I can understand it.
Well, if there's no other option then, I suppose I'll have Dongo milk. Kinda seems like you were eyeing that from the beginning. Let's just get on with the meeting. You were going to tell us what the deal is with this forest boar? Right! Popcorn is an imaginary friend.
Shouldn't an imaginary friend be imaginary?
What? No, that can't be right. We shouldn't be able to see other people's imaginary friends in the real world. Yeah, we were only able to meet your imaginary friends thanks to magic, adeptal arts, and ninjutsu. And before, we used Lisa's monocle detector thing. What sort of evidence do you have that Popcorn is an imaginary friend?
Imaginary friend? Real friend!
I don't know, but I believe him. Let's try a different question then. How did you find him? Oh, we were playing outside, and we found the Dough King's request for help. So, we followed the trail and found the Dough King and Popcorn.
But who's the Dough King then?
The Dough King's super nice. Popcorn was just wandering around. It was the Dough King who found him first.
Nice! Nice!
Is Popcorn always like this? Doesn't really seem like he can hold a conversation.
Popcorn was in bad shape, wandering alone. Angry, running super fast. The Dough King looked worried. He's much better with us. Even talks and smiles sometimes.
Well, most imaginary friends are dreamed up by kids, so it makes sense that he'd feel more comfortable around them. Yeah! So, to get this straight, the Dough King found Popcorn wandering around, lost. Then, teamed up with the little Hexen Circle to get to the bottom of it? Yep. We're in charge of looking after Popcorn while the Dough King does some investigating. We're gonna meet up tomorrow.
I'm still curious about the Dough King, but we won't meet him. I guess it's a him, but no, you never know nowadays. We will meet him at the very end of the storyline, I'm sure. I guess we were wrong then. That card we found wasn't a trap.
Well, I didn't say it 100% was. I was just hypothesizing. So, what's the little Hexen Circle planning to do next? We're gonna do what little witches do best and help him out. How? By using the same kind of magic the big witches use? I don't know. I've never been a witch before. What do you think we should do, Prune? You're the witches, not me. How am I supposed to?
Well?
Wait, this could be a chance to get some insider intel.
She's cynical, trying to be manipulating, deceiving.
Obviously, the best place to start is with imitation. We need to learn from the big Hexen Circle. So it couldn't hurt to go through the members and list their strengths. Oh, well, first, there's Mom. She's just like me and loves going on big adventures with her friends. Then there's my auntie who tells prophecies. If you ask me, Popcorn turned out this way because he didn't get enough sleep. Sleeping solves everything. In fact, I think the best idea is for all of us to just take a nap right now.
Oh, and another auntie who talks a lot.
We shouldn't just jump to conclusions. We need to do our due vigilance. Or, diligence? Point is, this is an important task. I'm not sure we can get to the bottom of it right now, but while we wait for news from the Dough King, we can at least play with Popcorn and keep him occupied. You know, so he doesn't go around scaring people.
Yep, that's basically the best idea.
And another who loved writing stories.
Yeah, they are talking at the same time.
Crossing at sleep, but keeping adventures and playtime. Got it.
Then there's a super smart one, and I forgot the rest.
Oh, come on, brain, work!
Well, why is Paimon?
Wait, here's an idea. Imaginary friends don't exist without a kid thinking them up, right? So, why don't we try to ask about the kid he belongs to?
Good thinking, Paimon.
Popcorn? Where's your human? How did you guys get split up?
Oh! Ha! Smash, smash, smash! Hamura is hurting! Gotta help her! You gotta help her!
Amura must be his human then. What happened to her? How can we help?
Popcorn's thinking.
The Dough King said Popcorn probably has amnesia and can't remember much.
Like Chi-Chi. But Chi-Chi and Popcorn are also different because Popcorn can't write.
Hamura can write! Bring on the tear bugs! Bring on the booger beasts! Mean or nasty or in your face, one punch sends them to outer space!
Yeah, Popcorn's been repeating that a lot.
Give them one great monstrous whack, then stuff them in a big old sack!
So he's like a parrot.
Did Homura write that? Huh, it's definitely got personality.
Away! Woohoo!
Huh.
And he's invincible.
Maybe she's destined to be some kind of new age poet when she gets older.
Famous painter, famous chef, world famous filmmaker.
Huh? What are you talking about?
High expectations put a lot of pressure on a kid, you know. What if she doesn't live up to them?
Hamura is the best, no matter what.
Can you tell us what she looks like? We'll help you find her.
Well,
Loves pigtails, floral tresses, smiling, and also...
huh?
Yeah, this is getting us nowhere.
This boar is crazy.
Guess that's all we can get for now. What's our next move?
You said the Dough King was also investigating. Let's wait until tomorrow and we can combine our intel.
Yeah, guess that's all we can do. Meeting adjourn then?
Yeah, let's go play.
Okay, so that was the finish of the quest. I see.
The Dough King is here. Oh, and someone new.
The Dough King.
Hello, I'm Hyakujitsu Hakushion. I'm a Yumekui Baku like Kohaku here. Or the Dough King, as most people know her. She told us about what happened.
Hyakujitsu Hakushion. Hyakujitsu Hakushion. Hyakujitsu Hakushion.
Hello, I'm Hyakujitsu Hakushion. I'm a Yumekui Baku like Kohaku here. Or the Dough King, as most people know her. She told us... Hello, I'm Hyakujitsu Hakushion.
Hello, I'm Hyakujitsu Hyakujitsu Haku. Hyakujitsu Haku. Hyakujitsu Haku. Hyakujitsu Haku. Hyakujitsu Hakushion. Hyakujitsu Haku. This is one of the best names ever. Hyakujitsu Hakushion. Hyakujitsu Haku. Hyakujitsu Haku Shion. Hyakujitsu Haku. Hyakujitsu Haku. Imagine that someone in your friend group has this name and doesn't have a nickname. Because I think that's why everybody calls her Dough King, because Hyakujitsu Haku is not the easiest one. Hyakujitsu Haku Shion. Hyakujitsu Haku Shion. Hyakujitsu Haku. Hey, Hyakujitsu Haku. Come over here. Give me an apple. Make me a sandwich.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon. I didn't know you'd be here too. I hope you've been well.
Shion! What a coincidence!
What the?
We were gonna head to Isa Bathhouse, but something came up and we had to change our plans.
I'm fairly sure that I never heard the name Hyakujitsu Hakushion. I'm sure that I would have had the same fun with it as I have it now. Hyakujitsu Haku. What was your name then?
Well, you're welcome anytime. Mizuki is away on business, so I'm in charge in the meantime. It's, quite the task, but I'm trying my best.
Sounds like you're here for the same incident as us then. Wow, small world. So, the Dough King is a Yumekui Baku. I read about them in Little Known Creatures of Teyvat, Inazuma edition. Cute in appearance with soft dough-like bodies. Some can even take human form. A friendly and approachable type of yokai. Yumekui Baku help humans regulate their emotions by devouring nightmares. That's all on page 136, if you were wondering.
That was quite the knowledgeable introduction. We appreciate all the help so far, little ones.
Little witches! We're the Little Hexen Circle!
Oh, noted. Thank you, little Hexen Zirkel. As for our friend Popcorn, we discussed the situation with the Baku that patrol the wilderness last night. And well, the situation is a bit complicated.
Klee, why don't you and the other little witches go play with Popcorn for a bit?
Okay, follow me, everyone!
Hyakujitsu Hakushion.
Huh? Did you send them away on purpose? Well, our Baku friend here did make it sound kind of serious. It's not good for kids to be exposed to the dark side of the world too early, so I thought it was better to be safe. You could stand to take your own advice.
Paim was right.
I heard that.
Yeah.
You just have to blurt out whatever pops in your head.
Yeah, she's like that. It's because you care about them, huh, Prune?
Well, they would have got impatient and run off to play sooner or later. I just hurried things along.
I'm not sure it's quite as serious as that, but allow me to explain. After Kohaku sent Popcorn off with the kid... or, the little witches, she found this in the area.
Okay, this is giving Paimon the creeps. What is it?
It's the Osia part of the Naumosia.
It's a nightmare fragment,
Oh,
formed from
almost.
an accumulation of negative emotions. You can think of it as emotions materialized in physical form. Popcorn happens to bear an identical signature to this fragment. We think he must have come into contact with it and undergone a similar process of materialization.
Wait, so that must be why we can see him in the real world.
Exactly. Imaginary friends are, at their essence, A harmless collection of positive emotions originating from the subconscious. But under the influence of the nightmare fragment, Popcorn is much less stable.
Huh?
Yeah, he's definitely been pretty hot and cold, and his memories are all messed up.
There's another problem though. What about the human Popcorn? Human Popcorn belongs to.
Yeah, we tried to ask him about his human during the Little Witch's tea party. He said Homura is hurt and needs help.
Based on what we know so far, it's possible Homura had a nightmare, which in turn affected Popcorn, and that's how things turned out like this.
The Yumikui Baku have a way to fix this, though, right? You deal with dreams all the time. We have to help Popcorn. His human must be worried sick.
Of course. In our experience, once a Baku consumes these negative emotions, the affected party should return to normal. That includes Popcorn and the human suffering from the nightmares.
Once a Baku consumes these negative emotions.
We were going to do just that. But then, we received word that there are 3 other locations with a similar signature. Here, take a look.
Uh-huh.
That means there are 3 more of these nightmare fragments?
Yes, the emotions contained within are highly volatile. Devouring this one right now could make the others even more unstable. It would be safe to retrieve them and devour all of them at once. That's not quite where our talents as Baku lie, though. With our round bodies, short legs, and stubby hands, we can't run fast or hold tools.
Just leave it to us.
Really? Oh, I can't thank you enough. Here, take this map with you. Oh, be warned though. The negative energy within the nightmare fragments might affect the surrounding environment. So pay close attention, and if you notice anything unusual, a nightmare fragment could be close. I'll gather a few other Baku, and we'll be back tomorrow with empty stomachs and the materials needed to prep the nightmare for consumption.
Genshin is a very beautiful game. Visually, but when someone comes and makes characters like this, I would fire them. Like a kid doodling, and not a very small kid. It's more like someone in school doodling is drawing better things than this. I guess it's the easy to animate. It doesn't matter because they're just like a nameless companion. But no, I get the Dodoko, but and I get if there are like 1 or 2 of these things, but because these are made like as they are intended to be like plushies, and I guess that's why, because there are like foxes you see in this way made, so they can be made into plushies, and like the Mujina here or whatever it's called, made into a plushie or whatever. But the character actually that here is okay, has a human form, but here it is like waving its hand. It's like if there would be any reason for me to not play a game like this or like quit, then that would be the at the top 3, but possibly on the top 1 reason for that, other than, you know, let's not get into that part.
Oh, you need to prep it. You can't just dig in.
It's nothing special, just a bit of seasoning. Nightmares don't taste that great, so the seasoning helps them go down easier.
Oh, yeah. That sounds rough.
It's what we do. Alright, I better get back to work. Kohaku will look after Popcorn in the meantime. See you tomorrow, and best of luck.
So, when are we doing this thing?
Sayu was listening.
When did you get here? Paimon didn't hear a thing. I wouldn't be a very good ninja if I didn't know how to move around without making noise. How else would I sneak off to go take a nap? I even learned a new ninjutsu to help. Hidden Mujina no Jutsu!
It's the same thing.
Ta-da!
Oh. Okay, that one's cool.
Ta-da!
Okay, this got even better.
So, we heard all of that. So what's the plan? When are we heading out?
Oh, you all heard
Yeah,
that.
Popcorn is our friend. We want to do our part to help him. Come on, we can't be bringing this many kids along. There's just too much to worry about.
It's okay, I've got this. Plus, we have a reliable kid like you to help out.
I'm not a kid.
Then, what are you?
Whatever. You can learn a lot about someone by traveling together. Might be my chance to find out about the witch's weaknesses. All right then! Let's gather our things and get a move on!
And it just started. Let's go then. You kids?
I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of bombs. If we run into meanies on the road, I'll blast them straight to space.
I have an umbrella in case it rains or gets too sunny. Oh, and I prepared some herbal insect repellent for everyone. Should come in handy. Here, put this in your pocket, and you won't have to worry about bug bites out in the wild. I have some for Prune in the Traveler, too.
If you fall, don't cry. Come find Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi will help apply a cold compress.
Oh, and the roads in Inazuma are kinda complicated. Make sure to stick together, and don't go wandering off alone. If you do get lost, just stay where you are, and I'll come find you. We should look out for Prune and the Traveler, too. The little Hexen Circle needs to keep them safe. Yeah, the Traveler's always the one protecting other people. It's about time we flip the script. Oh, and in case we need an energy boost when we're out in the wild, Paimon prepped a bunch of tasty snacks we can eat on the go without getting too messy. So, if anyone gets hungry, just let Paimon know.
Alright.
Alright, I'm ready to head out whenever.
I'm good to go.
Based on the map our Baku friend gave us, the closest fragment should be Chinju Forest. Let's go!
I mean, it's right here.
This little grove is the place marked on the map, right? Yeah, I know this place. I've slept in every single tree here. It used to be number 5 on my list of best napping spots. Used to be? It dropped to 7th after one of the Shrine Maidens found me. Alright, let's split up and look around. It'll be more efficient. I'm a pretty good climber, so I can search one of the trees. Sayu can take another, and the rest...
Huh?
Come on, Prune, let's race! We'll start from here and see who can find the clues the fastest.
Wait! I wasn't done talking! Come on, come on! It'll be good to stretch those muscles!
Yeah?
Count us down, okay, Traveler?
He gets it serious. On your marks.
Stick close to me, Chi-Chi.
Paimon, carry me!
I'm not so sure about that. Whew. I've got this. The Yoo-Hoo Art Mad Dash technique has never failed me. Who says I have to go along with this craziness?
Get set, go.
Charge!
Chi-Chi is
That's
like...
it. I can't lose to some kid. Huh? What are you still standing there for? We're falling behind! Here, grab onto me.
Well,
Oh, that running was pretty tiring, huh, Chi-Chi? We can take a little break if you want.
I mean, that was like 2 meters
Chi-Chi
from the start.
isn't tired. You're sweating, Yo-Yo. Here, Chi-Chi will wipe it off. Dr. Baiju says sweating makes it easy to catch a cold. Gotta get dry fast.
You remembered all that? Oh, make way for Boo Boo Pharmacy's little helper, people.
No, it was in my notes. Right next to find nightmare fragments.
Oh, that spelling is a bit... you know what? We'll fix that later. Let's focus on the fragments. Gotta put our herb picking and radish harvesting skills to good use. Gonna blow them all up!
Of course.
Put on the brakes there, Klee. Mondstadt be bombed, Klee be doomed, remember? But we're not in Mondstadt.
Yeah, you can blow up Inazuma.
Which means it's even more important to follow the rules, right? If you want to keep going on adventures, you need to show the knights how well behaved you are, even when they're not around. I can be well behaved. I want to go on all the adventures with the little witches. Then how about you search around the bottom of the tree, and Paimon will fly to the top and have a look. Okay, be careful, Paimon. I'll be careful too.
I mean, it doesn't look like on the minimap that I am at the border of where I can go, but whatever. Like, okay, this is confusing a little bit too much.
Man, this tree is kind of tough to climb. Good thing I got plenty of experience climbing roofs and not cry. Never thought that'd come in handy here. The Baku said to look for things that seem off or out of place.
So she's from Nutcry. And then this one. And you're just sleeping.
This spot is as comfortable as ever. Makes me super sleepy. No, wake up! Right, I brought mint. That'll help me wake up. The sooner we find these fragments, the sooner I can sleep. A giant tail? That can't be right.
Kirara? Huh? Prune yanks the tail, eliciting a pained help or whatever. Yeah, Kirara?
Traveler, Paimon! Seeing you, I feel much more awake. Oh, and who are these kids? Friends of yours, I'm guessing? Nice to meet you.
Hello, Miss Cat Lady. We're little witches. What brings you here, Kirara?
Oh, it was a pretty light day delivery-wise, so I came here to sharpen my claws. Must have dozed off at some point, and someone yanked my tail.
Sorry about that. It kind of seemed like something we were searching for.
I mean, how do we know?
You're a Nekomata, right? That was in the little-known creatures of Inazuma, too. On page,
Does it matter?
Whoa! You remember the page number for this one, too? Shoot, I forgot. Don't look at me like that. Anyway, I could give you a ball of yarn to make it up to you.
Oh, yarn? No need. You just startled me, that's all. It's not a big deal. But you sure know a lot, huh, kid?
I'm not a... Never mind. Have you noticed anything strange around here, Kirara?
Well... I usually like to nap under that tree over there, but for some reason it felt off today, so I decided to sleep in this tree instead.
Very strange.
Alright, you guys can keep chatting. I'll go check it out. Miss Nekomata, can you recommend some other good mapping spots?
Well, the cardboard box is always good. Or a grandmother's lap.
Miss Cat Lady, I know another cat person, but she only has one tail. Is she gonna get another when she grows up?
I doubt it. Unless she's also a yokai from the Nekomata clan.
What's the difference between a yokai and a yaoxie?
What's a yaoxie?
Oh, it's a kind of evil monster. You know, Chi-Chi, I bet it's like the difference between a good yokai and a bad yokai. Just like how there are good people and bad people.
Mm-hmm.
That's right! Kirara's a super nice yokai, just like the Dough King.
Okay, but follow-up questions. Who is the Dough King, huh? Where? Which tree? Oh, there you are.
Yep, looks like there is a nightmare fragment here. Let's store it for now. We should press on to the next location.
Ah, that was quick. Yeah, let's go.
All right. The next location is to the east of Konda village. I've got it memorized, so let's move. All right. After last time, we're all clear on what we need to do, right? Let's split up and investigate the area. If you find something, just give a shout, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I didn't mean to make it sound like I was bossing you around, traveler. Well, dismissed.
But it was actually cool that way. Ah, now we cannot interact with them.
Huh, it's just a lavender melon. Ooh, Mora! Quick, pick it up! Honorary Knight! Paimon, prune, over here! Find something?
Yep. Nightmare fragment.
Yeah, something huge! A bunch of bugs in a line! I've never seen something like this before!
Me neither. Wow.
Oh, these are Oni Kabuto. They're all over Inazuma. In Master's Garden, I saw ants do something like this before. But if they're moving to a new home, why aren't they carrying anything? Strange. Oni Kabuto are typically nocturnal creatures. During the day, they usually hide in cool, shady places like bushes or between rocks to avoid predators. You sure know a lot, Prune.
They are lined up.
Ahem. Their diet consists of tree sap and wild fruit. Given that they're nocturnal, you have a higher chance of encountering them at night.
You learn something new every day, huh?
You can say that again.
Hey, Ito.
Bullchecker! What are you doing here?
We meet again, Lavender Melon. Hey, I'm out here looking for an Oni Kabuto upgrade. Bigger, stronger. You know the deal. Never stop the grind, am I right? What about you? Whoa, wait a second. We've got ourselves a whole patch of little Lavender Melons here. Ah, I know. You must be out here playing make-believe, huh? Well, I happen to be free as a bird. Want me to join?
It's like condescending at first and excited
Yeah!
the next
You
time.
can play a mean old demon king with great big horns!
Old, huh? You sure about that?
Quick, everyone hide! Cover your heads! If he gives you a noogie, you'll never get taller!
Oh.
You guys run! Paimon will hold him off! Listen here, bullchecker! You wanna get to them? You have to go through Paimon first!
Flying Lavender Melon's got a feisty side, huh? Well, guess you'll just have to be the first victim. Uh-oh, Noogie incoming!
Then, Little Witch Paimon curses you to lose 10,000 Mora every time you give a noogie!
Oh, well, good thing I'm sitting pretty with nothing but a cool 500 Mora in my pocket.
But you will lose that 500 as well.
Shoot! Wrong strategy! Run!
Whoa, slow down there, little lavender melons, or you're gonna trip. You know what? Because I'm cool like that, I'll give you a 10-second head start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Kids will be kids, am I right? Our only friend also happens to be a kid at heart.
Wait, I know. The weird behavior of the Onikabuto is a clue. They would never venture out during the day. Unless something happened to their original habitat.
So where they were coming from?
In other words, we just need to follow their migration back to the source.
But how? You will, like, watch bug footprints?
Yep, it's here. Come on, let's pick it up. That just leaves one more. We're so close.
Oh, thanks to you, Prune.
Please, the little witches were the ones who noticed the Onikabuto. They deserve the credit. Only kids are obsessed with bugs like that. I doubt I would have even spotted them.
So, looking at the world from a child's perspective might not be such a bad idea, huh?
That's not the point. We have a job to finish. Let's call everyone back. We should head to the next location.
You've gotten used to working with them, huh?
Well, we can't just leave them here with that Oni. He doesn't exactly strike me as a responsible adult.
Alright, I call them back and then we'll head out.
Let's see. Our last stop is the beach north of Konda Village. Time to go!
You should be a kindergarten teacher instead.
Alright, this is the last location. Where should we start looking? Huh? A group of monsters? Well, that seems a bit obvious. It's just a few slimes. I'll deal with them.
Uh-huh.
Come on, little witches! Let's give Prune a hand!
So there would have been a look.
Good luck! Paimon will cheer you on from the sidelines! And don't think that's Paimon being unhelpful. We've been through tons of tough battles, and cheering people on is always super important.
Because sometimes there are like a movement of an animation and you cannot click because that movement is still there for some reason. That's important. But other times when there are complete scenes, complete you know, shots of characters, and you can click away. Because why? And also they happen after they finish their dialogues, and you'll be missing out. Huh.
You could even say it's the key to victory.
I'm not in the mood today.
Right,
Of course, this looks like it could be a fierce battle. I supervise. You've got this, everyone.
Go, Clean, go! Use Dumpy Dumpty! Go, go, Ninja Sayu! Get him, Youngway!
And
Nice one, Chi-Chi! Everyone's back in fighting form! I didn't expect them to be so strong. Gotta figure out the right counter strategy. That's the spirit, Prune! Get him! My turn! Load them all up! Wow! Your teamwork was amazing! You came in like whoosh, and then went all bam bam, and then kapow! The monsters didn't stand a chance!
Especially against the Kapow.
You weren't bad either, Paimon. Your voice was nice and loud. Impressive fighting, everyone!
Impressive shouting, Paimon.
Little witches are just awesome like that. That tuckered me out.
Hungry.
Auntie Cloud Retainer said it's not good to wander around in the wild after dark. This is the last fragment, right? Let's pick it up and head back.
Alright. Only if kids would be this responsible.
Popcorn, Dough King! We're back!
Including me, myself, when I was a kid.
Whoa! Look at all this food! Did you guys do this for us?
Huh? They can't even talk. You discussed the day's event over a delicious meal. Collecting the nightmare fragments went smoother than expected and was a lot more fun. Perhaps it's just the effect of all the little witches being together.
Popcorn, we spoke to the Dough King, and we're gonna get you back to normal tomorrow. Yeah, and once Homura's nightmare gets eaten, she'll get better too.
Uh-huh.
Then we'll help Popcorn find Homura, and we can all play together.
Wish all our imaginary friends could come out and play too.
Ooh, Mom's magic can do that.
Really?
Have you learned that one yet, Klee? No. All I know is the introduction magic for the little witches.
Huh?
I bet Master, Auntie Cloud Retainer, and Uncle Mountain Shaper could do it. They all have those super impressive Adepti abilities. My sensei definitely could too. A great ninja can do anything.
That's not how it works.
Oh! What about you, Traveler? Could you do something like that?
Not a chance.
Yeah. Guess Paimon has a lot to learn from the other little witches, huh? All the imaginary friends hanging out together. Just thinking about it is interesting.
Does Paimon have one too?
Nope. But Paimon already has someone to keep her company. Someone she can talk to no matter what. The Traveler.
Alright, back at ya. Paimon is the best travel buddy I could ask for.
What about you, Prune? Do you have an imaginary friend? Of course. He's my best friend. His name is Descartes. He's a puppy and he's super adorable. Just like you. I guess if you think I'm cute, then sure.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're just about done here, right? We should all get some rest. I'll walk you back. You should stay with us, Prune. The Shrine Maiden Lady got us a huge room. We've been staying there together these past few days, and there's more than enough space. Yeah! We even had a pillow fight last night. Well, I already have my own accommodation, so... Come on, Prune! Play with us! Pretty please! Fine. Let's go.
And then they played. Alright. So where are we? Because I expect the last to be locked. Yeah. After 1 day, which means 2 days. Whatever. Bounce a chain reaction challenge in the local bomb rockets in the Phantasma Pause event. Oh, that's probably the finishing part of one of the mini games. Okay. Even though we cannot continue it here. Well, we can't do this that I started. Because now we know Prune, so it's not a problem to do this. What is happening here?
Huh. Prune's assignment doesn't look much like homework. More like a declaration of war. Hehehe, little witch hunter. Have you found a way to defeat me yet? Shout your coolest challenge from the rooftops and prepare to bow down before the Dodo King. Huh. Paimon will bet $1 million more that Alice wrote this. If it wasn't for the part about a witch hunter, Paimon would have thought this was written for Klee. Prune isn't exactly Alice's biggest fan. Paimon can see her really blowing her top over a challenge like this.
Alice clearly knows what she's doing. Or I'm curious if we get that kind of conclusion in the other story, that she will be more aware of what is happening, or we will be, because it seems like it's only the traveler who knows. But in this homework, Paimon knows it as well, so...
Should we try to tone things down a bit when we tell Prune?
Yeah.
Tell me what? Let me see.
Uh-huh.
Don't sneak up on Paimon like that. Whew. Fine. But you've got to promise to keep it cool, okay?
Oh, boring.
Huh? You're not mad?
I'm used to her childish little games. She likes to act mysterious, but it's all just cheap tricks. Who shouts a challenge from the rooftops anyway? People walking past would look at me like I'm crazy. I'm not falling for that. I might as well stand in the middle of the street shouting, "Look at me! I'm an idiot!
Well, that's what you're doing.
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!"
Okay, that's what I said, that I'm expecting that phonograph. Now I'm not sure, but that it will have a bigger role at one point.
Hey! Why is my voice coming from over there?
Huh? What was that? You're an idiot? Yeah, you could say that again.
Hello, an idiot. Nice to meet you. Did you lose a bet or something?
Are these controlled by Alice?
Sounds like a prank to me. Some dumb kid must have got tricked.
Stop it! Now!
Oh, the smoke is not gonna go away, huh?
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Calm down, Prune. There's no need for violence.
Put it together, Prune. We're surrounded by phonographs. Yeah, so it's phonograph. I was right.
Hello, everyone. Well, well, well. I wasn't expecting a challenge like that. It's certainly a novel approach. Anyway, congratulations on successfully activating your witch's homework challenge. I've prepared a magical space for you with a real sense of pomp and circumstance, but it's going to take a while to load. So I thought, why not turn your challenge into loading music while you wait? Play it again and again to really build the excitement and get you properly pumped up. What do you think?
I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot!
And look at all around. There are phonographs all around. This chick is crazy and having so much fun against Prune. Okay, I like this so much.
Hey, that wasn't a challenge. Turn that stupid noise off right now.
Oh dear, it looks like there's been a misunderstanding. I'm afraid the loading music's already merged with the challenge. If I cancel it now, you'll fail the whole thing. But I mean, if you're certain, I guess you can try another time, if fate decides we should meet again.
No! Don't you dare run away again! Not after I finally tracked you down! Ugh! How much longer does this thing need to load?
Huh? The magic space? It loaded ages ago. Welcome to the pinnacle of the dramatic arts in all of Tibet, the opera epicless, or rather, a magical facsimile of it.
Facsimile. That's a new word for me. But if it's facsimile, then why isn't it epiclisé?
Your challenge is to win a debate, which is exactly why this magical space was created. Not bad, huh? Go on, try telling me the sense of spectacle isn't overwhelming you.
A debate? Don't you remember how I wiped the floor with you last time? Did you really go to all this trouble just to embarrass yourself again?
Well done. You displayed the intellect of a 16-year-old in a debate designed for 12-year-olds. How remarkable you are. I know how much you like to argue, so I've prepared a wonderful topic that even you won't be able to refute.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Am I supposed to be here?
A spirited debate requires a fair and impartial judge. Naturally, you are the only candidate worth considering, and I'm sure everyone else here agrees.
There are other Dodokus here. And then, is Paimon supposed to be up there?
Actually, I've been wanting to say this for ages. Paimon's been sitting up there in the VIP seats, striking a pose for quite a while now.
That line sounds oddly familiar. Now I think about it, so is this entire scene. And also, I think it fits Paimon to be somewhere that up high looking down on people. Not in a great way, it's more like a poetic way.
Seeing as we teleported right here, I figured we should imitate our friend. She's quite the superstar in Fontaine, you know.
As I recall, Paimon loves watching a good show. Well, there's no better seat in the house, wouldn't you say, Paimon?
Paimon can see everything. But, is it really alright for Paimon to watch from up here? She feels a little out of place.
Out of space.
Relax. This is my magic space, and I make the rules. I guarantee you the hoi polloi police aren't coming to kick you out.
Hoi polloi police.
Enough time wasting. Let's get this over with. What's the topic?
Klee is a bad kid.
Uh-oh. And you need to prove that, and Prune needs to prove the opposite.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
This is the topic for you to refute. If you can convince our judge that Klee is not a bad kid, you'll earn yourself a gift.
I don't want your stupid gift. Klee's your own daughter. How could you set a topic like this?
It wasn't me.
You're a bad person. The worst person.
People do say like mother, like daughter. Since I'm so bad, I guess Klee must be pretty bad too.
Huh?
Objection! That's pure sophistry. Your flaws lie in your character and conduct. There's no scientific evidence to show that those are hereditary traits. Nurture has shown a far greater influence than nature. The people who look after Klee and Mondstadt are all better than you. Under their positive influence, Klee couldn't possibly turn out bad.
I agree with every word she just said. Every single word. This middle part is debatable. It seems like it's a personal view on it. But other than that, not just this, previously, your flaws lie in your character and conduct. There is no scientific evidence to show that those are hereditary traits. Nurture has shown far greater influence than nature. Under positive influence, Klee couldn't possibly turn out bad. Yeah.
Do you dispute that Klee loves fish blasting? How could any good kid enjoy such a terrible pastime?
No. Because of the nurture they received.
That's just the nature of a child who hasn't been taught right from wrong. Klee can see the boats in the harbor loaded with fish. How is she supposed to know the difference between how they get their catch and how she gets hers?
Good point.
But is it not true that even after being sent to solitary confinement, Klee never learns her lesson?
Huh?
It's true that Klee always accepts her solitary confinement and doesn't try to escape. That clearly shows she understands her punishment and doesn't hide from her actions.
Huh?
Klee shouldn't be labeled as bad when she readily faces the consequences of her actions. Moreover, after her last time in solitary confinement, despite saying she wanted to go fish blasting, she hasn't done it once without permission. In fact, the last time she did go, it was only at the behest, you could say instigation, of someone she trusted. Her own mother, no less!
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's only one person here who deserves the title of bad kid. No, wait. Bad adult! But then what adult is so immature? I know! Bad kidult!
That's what I call a comeback.
Oh, very compelling. A truly forceful argument. How's Alice going to respond?
Even if I accept your argument, it only proves that Klee has no bad intentions. It doesn't stop her from being a bad kid in other people's eyes.
But that doesn't matter. The refute is not that she's a bad kid in other people's eyes, but if she is actually a bad kid.
Still stubbornly clinging on. Fine. If that's your angle, then listen carefully, because here's something even you can't deny. In other people's eyes, Klee is cute, so they will always forgive her actions.
Here.
Exactly. Klee is so cute. Who cares if she makes a few itsy-bitsy mistakes? In Paimon's eyes, she couldn't possibly be bad.
Contrary to everything you've said, Klee has far more good points than bad. She's always happy to share her toys. And when she wants to play but everyone else is busy, she never pesters them and waits patiently until they're free instead.
I mean, that's how women think, actually. So, there are far more good points than bad. Now, I have one bad point. It doesn't... Quantity over quality. I mean, what they are saying here. But I think that quality... if something like, I don't know, murdering people, one bad point on that scale, and none of the good points would matter. You see? So, if the good points and if we decide that the good points and the bad points are on the same scale, or on the same level, then I can get behind that, but without that, nope. And that why I'm saying women think like that, because they see the good points as quantity, not like men think more like, if I do something really important, really useful, really good thing for someone, then that's not just 1 point. That's like a bunch of points. I did so good in that thing that it worth more than 1. No, women think that it's one thing. So, like tricking or manipulating women thinking like that, they will not admit it. That's not the case. I mean, not everyone. Some admitted it already, so that's why I know that it's like that. That, for example, you will take someone out for dinner as a surprise. I mean, someone who would accept that dinner invitation, so like a girlfriend or someone. And you will say that in advance, that you will have a good surprise for them. Then you tell them later what the surprise is. Then you tell them that you will pick them up before getting to that surprise, because they now know that it's gonna be a dinner. Then you tell them later that you will bring even flour and chocolate. Okay. Then you show up with the flour and chocolate in advance. Then you even surprise them with something at the dinner. Now that's all separate good points. That's like 6 or 7 good points for that. I don't know exactly how it works because that's just what I heard. But that's how it, and that's how it. So I don't exactly know how they count it. It's just that I heard that this sequence, if you do it like just show up as a surprise and take them to dinner, then it's just 1 or 2 points instead of the 6, 7. You know, so that's why. That's why I would say that this is not an objective way of thinking of it.
Most important of all, she's kind. In her eyes, everyone is a wonderful person. Even me, her mother's sworn enemy. No matter what else, I won't let you besmirch such an adorable child by calling her bad!
Ah.
I give up. You win. As her mother, I can't possibly argue with that. To hear you say those words, it seems you truly do consider Clea a good friend. My daughter really is adorable, isn't she? Don't say I didn't warn you. I told you if you met her, you'd end up happy.
Now you're boasting? I traveled all the way to Mondstadt because of your silly little prank!
It brings me so much comfort knowing that Clea has a friend like you by her side. I do so look forward to seeing you both grow up. You can't imagine Clea still fish blasting at my age, can you?
Hold it right there. You're not about to say something corny like, ta-da! This was all a test to see how you really feel about Clea, are you?
You catch on quick. Seeing as you already know the deal, let's jump straight to announcing the results. Esteemed judge, if you will.
So that's how it goes now?
Little Prune's Witch Challenge. Passed. Please accept the following witch's blessing. May you be as happy, healthy, well-fed, and worry-free as Clea herself.
When it comes down to it, you and Clea are both good kids. You're allowed to make mistakes from time to time, or even throw cutie-wooty little tantrums.
Thanks? But this doesn't change anything between us. First things first, stop treating me like a child.
But you are.
And second things second, I'm a witch hunter, and I won't forget my duty. You lost this time, so come out here and stop trying to fool me with that stupid doll.
Oh my, would you look at the time? Well, I had a lot of fun today. I'll be sure to drop by the next time I'm free. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo, of course.
Hey, did you hear me? I haven't finished with you yet! Don't you dare run away!
Alice?
Whoa! Everything just vanished! Classic Alice, huh?
Huh?
Oh, you wicked witch! Just you wait. I'll get you one day.
Homework complete. But we did not get this kind of screen at the end of Nicole's homework. Oh, I have one of these. Nothing. All right. Yeah, let's take I mean, that's where I'm going to finish. Oh. I'm not even where I thought that I am.
extra. Thank you for completing today's.
Now the exclamation mark is gone. Let's get a daily, which is actually Primordium, so sorry. Yeah, for me it is Primordiums because I'm like a week behind. But still, the thing is that that was it for today, because I mean, let's just check. That could... Yep, there they are.
Turn left, turn right.
They haven't sobered up yet. What's going on here, Varka?
Oh, just some nights of Favonius formation drills. These three overdid it last night, so I'm sobering them up.
Oh, but I know this one.
And rooting out the worst offender while I'm at it, whose grand prize will be 20 laps. The Expeditionary Force is allowed to drink liquor, but ground rules stand for when and how much you drink.
I only had a little bit. Me too!
Save the excuses, prove it with your feet. Show me you can nail a picture-perfect parade ground pivot while you're plastered.
Picture perfect parade ground pivot.
Yes, sir.
Honorary Knight. Feel like helping me get them cleaned up? All you gotta do is keep yelling out drills while singling out whoever's messing up the most.
Sure, I try my hand. I've actually got this thing I need to take now.
Right then. You lot hear that? This here is the Honorary Knight, so look alive. Attention, and march.
Yeah. Left turn.
Oh, not good. This is bad.
If Captain Hertha were here too.
Right turn. Right turn. About turn.
Oh, I'm not doing so good.
And again.
Oh,
Winfried is sober.
At ease. Well, Honorary Knight, who's the drunkest of the bunch?
The one in the middle.
Please, it wasn't me. On my life, I didn't drink the most.
But you still got hammered, didn't you? 20 laps, not one less. Keep at it until you can take on anything, even when you're as drunk as a skunk.
I guess I got off easy this time.
Oh, you two. You're both thinking, seems like I got off light this time, aren't you? Saw you two staggering about earlier, didn't I? 20 sets of strafe drills with Anselm, and not a sip of booze till you're done.
If Captain Hertha were here too.
Yep. There they are doing their stuff. So still the last one will not. Will not start now. Okay. Maybe next time. But I probably will, if I encounter the last few anecdotes, I will do them in my own time, because I cannot.
If Captain Hertha were here too.
Cannot start them in other ways, it seems like. Alright. Here, this is going to be the end for today. I probably will be waiting for like 2 days, at least, to continue. Just so that we could finish this witch hunt thingy entirely, and then continue with the Nicole one. I mean, we don't know how difficult the Nicole one will be, so I mean difficult. I mean, as difficult as to wait in between the chapters, not like difficulty game wise, because this game is not difficult. Sometimes it tries to be, but mostly it's just an annoying way. Like today it was annoying way, like the fight is, you know, 20 seconds, good for nothing. Whatever, thanks for watching, see you next time, bye.